first moved to the UK, I suffered terrible homesickness, at least until I realized that in my neighborhood there was an Indian restaurant. We eat a lot of Indian food in my country, buffalo, elk, that sort of thing. This restaurant was called the Sewers of Bangalore, which I assumed had started out as the Skewers of Bangalore, but somebody had pinched the K. Pinching the K being American slang for a deviant sexual practice that I'm not going to dignify by describing in detail. I realized that a good antidote to my homesickness would be finding a beautiful young English woman with whom I could pinch the K. So I started going to singles bars. Now you might think that a man of my vintage might be attractive to beautiful young women only if he had a wallet full of not just platinum debit cards, but enriched plutonium credit cards. But I found that this wasn't the case. Modern women find wisdom really sexy. Wisdom of the sort that you can acquire only after decades of being beaten senseless by life and left to die in some fetid gutter in barking or puking. It was remarkable to me how many young women fluttered their big false eyelashes and moaned, "Oh God, yes," when I said, "You know, if you wheel me over to the bar, I'll buy you a drink." Of course, I didn't really need a woman for very long because I got married. We had an arranged marriage. We hired a venue and a caterer and had a guest list. There are certain aspects of the British character that continue to befuddle me even after 18 years here. On the one hand, the British are very tolerant and forgiving, as witnessed their having named a famous row after a pedophilic TV personality. But on the other hand, British football fans will commonly attack referees with knives, squash rackets, and even cheese graters, little appreciating that before anyone is allowed to officiate a FIFA football game, he must first serve as a Latino houseboy at one of Cliff Richard's holiday homes in Madeira or Yucatan or Mogadishu. Cliff has given us such marvelous hits as Summer Vacation, Treacle and Smarm, and Fuck You Like an Animal, though that might have been 9 Inch Nails. It fascinates me that he's widely perceived as celibate, even though it's very well known that he's had intimate relationships with Mandy Rice Davis, Ray Davis, the Gallagher brothers, the Minogue sisters, the Queen's Park Rangers under 16s, Priti Patel, Hideous Patel, Kate Winslet, Kate Blanchett, Katie Price, and the Queen's Park Rangers over 45s. I don't think there's a football commentator anywhere in the UK who can pronounce the name Carlos, or at least will pronounce the name Carlos, even though you've got the necessary vowel sound in such common words as toast and coast. Let's drink a toast to the coast, Carlos. No, they'll keep pronouncing it Carlos, even though he's probably a great many people's favorite player, favorite playa. And if you can say playa, you can say paella, but you won't. You'll keep saying paella. The funny thing being that if a simple American boy comes over here, as I did in 1929, and innocently asks for directions to Leicester Square, you'll nearly wet yourselves laughing.